Hi, I'm Candace Kruger, Miss USA and a proud Texan. Join me for the largest state pageant in the country, the 2002 Miss Texas USA pageant. Come on, girls, let's get loud.
Let's get loud, let's get loud. Turn the music up, let's do it. Come on, people, let's get loud, let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud, let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do. If you wanna live your life, live it out the way, don't you waste it.
Live from legendary Lubbock, Texas, the Crystal Group proudly presents 101 of the most beautiful women in the Lone Star State, all vying for the title of Miss Texas USA 2002. With your host, Dan O'Rourke, Miss Texas USA 1994, Christine Friedel, the Texas A&M University Singing Cadets, the reigning Miss Texas Teen USA, Catherine Perello, and Miss USA, our very own Candace Kruger.
Let's get loud, let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud, let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do. Life is meant to be fun, we're not hurting anyone, nobody loses. Let the music make you free, be what you wanna be, make no excuses. You gotta do it, gotta do it your way. You gotta prove, you gotta mean what you say. Come on, do it, now do it, gotta do it your way. You gotta prove, gotta be, yeah.
Tonight's live broadcast of the Miss Texas USA pageant is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. By Bridesmart, a designer gown at an amazing price. By Metabolife, America's choice for weight loss. And by Bluebell Creameries, better by a country smile.
Let's get loud, let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud, let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta. Let's get loud, let's get loud. Let's get loud, let's get loud. Let's get loud.
Now, let's meet this year's contestants for the title of Miss Texas USA.
Elizabeth Jones, Miss Alamo City. Brittany Patterson, Miss Amarillo. Stephanie Arias, Miss Arlington. Lacey Clark, Miss Athens.
Lacey Coates, Miss Atlanta.
Mandy Jeffries, Miss Austin. Stephanie Guerrero, Miss Bay Area. Christy Cole, Miss Bayou City.
Shelly Herman, Miss Bear County.
Erica Sanchez, Miss Border City.
April Sinclair, Miss Borderland.
Cassandra Meyer, Miss Brazos Valley. Jamie Meyer, Miss Capital City.
Ashley Huckabee, Miss Capital of Texas. Michelle Finnerty, Miss Caprock.
Christy Keaton, Miss Carrollton. Dion Ross, Miss Cedar Park.
Miranda Bachelor, Miss Central East Texas.
Christy Woods, Miss Central Texas.
Lana Wright, Miss Coastal Bend.
Mandy Geistwhite, Miss College Station. Anissa Craven, Miss Collin County. Emily Garrison, Miss Conroe.
Susanna Derline, Miss Coppell.
Catherine Krabeska, Miss Corpus Christi.
Christy Swift, Miss Cypress.
Casey Kelly, Miss DFW. Candace Canfield, Miss Dallas.
Heather Stanton, Miss Dallas County.
Catherine Fry, Miss Steph Smith County.
Jennifer Biddle, Miss Denton County.
Jenny Cleveland, Miss Eastland.
Tamara Liner, Miss El Paso.
Jacqueline Diener, Miss El Paso County.
Amanda Alanis, Miss Emerald Beach.
Jacqueline Bowers, Miss Fiesta City.
Karina Riojas, Miss Fort Ringgold.
Crystal Jameson, Miss Warwick.
Siobhan Miller, Miss Franklin Mountain.
Melissa Merriman, Miss Freestone County.
Dolores Price, Miss Garland.
Nancy Felix, Miss Golden Triangle.
Ruth Shoulders, Miss Gulf Coast.
Kelly Fickle, Miss Harris County.
Jordan Carlson, Miss Heart of Texas.
Katie Zwar, Miss Helotes.
Monica Rivera, Miss Hidalgo County.
Valerie Ogilvie, Miss Houston.
Tana Samlin, Miss Hub City.
Samantha Rayo, Miss Humboldt.
Zandra Jones and Miss Irving. Brooke Likey, Miss Katie.
Michelle St. Lawrence, Miss Lake Jackson.
Alana K. Duke, Miss Lake Whitney.
Tyler Willis, Miss Lubbock. Esther Gonzalez, Miss McCown.
Olivia Ortiz, Miss Mid Valley.
Lexi Stout, Miss Midland County.
Brooke McDaniel, Miss Montgomery County.
Jenna Hopper, Miss North Central Texas.
Donna Gibbs, Miss North Dallas.
Jessica Guzman, Miss North Harris County. Courtney Fisher, Miss North McAllen.
Elisa Linneman, Miss North Texas.
Mindy Stowers, Miss Northwest Texas.
Kelly Wispy, Miss Orange County.
Chandra Bauer, Miss Padre Island.
Nicole Neal, Miss Permian Basin.
Meredith Malcolm, Miss Pflugerville.
Kelly Marshall, Miss Plainview. Amy Camp, Miss Ricebelt.
Melissa Viescas, Miss Rio Grande Valley.
Lisa Green, Miss River City.
Heidi Seifert, Miss Rockwell.
Whitney Roberts, Miss Rose Capital.
Allison Peasley, Miss Round Rock.
Tiffany D'Antonio, Miss Sam Houston.
Tracy Quinones, Miss San Antonio. Andrea Mullins, Miss San Marcos.
Crystal Hardy, Miss Smith County.
Amanda Lang, Miss South Austin County. Desiree Andreessen, Miss South Coast.
Courtney Bradford, Miss South Orange County.
Marcy Martinez, Miss South Texas.
Nicole O'Brien, Miss Southeast Texas.
Laura Carrillo, Miss Southwest Texas.
Tammy Snippet, Miss Sparkling City.
Bonnie McSwain, Miss Spring. Catherine Morris, Miss State Capital. Misty Gonzalez, Miss Sun City. Misty Giles, Miss Tarrant County.
Cheney Brown, Miss Texoma. Christine Oddie, Miss Travis County. Emily Fillingame, Miss Triplex.
Audra Smith, Miss Tyler. Kara Carnes, Miss Van Zant County.
Tana Yancey, Miss Walker County.
Alicia Bailey, Miss Webster. Crystal Fruge, Miss West Jefferson County.
Bridget Brown, Miss West Texas.
Gail Scott, Miss Williamson County.
Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll find out who our 12 semifinalists are. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dan O'Rourke and former Miss Texas USA, Christine Friedel.
Well, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to all of you in the auditorium and to the millions of you at home watching on television tonight. The Miss Texas USA pageant is so pleased and proud to be back here in the Lubbock Municipal Auditorium on the campus of Texas Tech University, Red Raider country. Thank you so much for your tremendous hospitality. We appreciate it as always, and it's wonderful to be back with you again, Christine.
Well, thank you, Dan, and it's grand to be back here with you also. And what a wonderful place this is for our Miss Texas USA pageant. The past few days, all of our contestants have been enjoying the fun and excitement of Lubbock, but tonight, it's all about the excitement of choosing the new Miss Texas USA.
It will be fun, it will be exciting, Christine, and I understand you're going to have a panoramic view of the proceedings from up in the balcony.
That's right, Dan. I'll be sitting way up there in the balcony, looking down upon everything.
All right.
And from time to time, I'm going to check in and report on what I see.
All right. Well, we'll see you soon. Christine
Okay.
Friedel,
Bye-bye.
ladies and gentlemen, 1994's Miss Texas USA. Christine's a beautiful Miss Texas USA. And last year, on this very same stage, we made another beautiful young woman's dream come true when we announced her selection as Miss Texas USA for 2001. Then, in March of this year, she became the crown jewel of the country when she won the coveted title of Miss USA. Now, please help the Texas A&M University Singing Cadets welcome back Texas' own, the reigning Miss USA, Candace Kruger. Ladies, in no particular order, these are our 12 semifinalists. The first is Miss Bay Area, Stephanie Guerrero. Our second semifinalist tonight is Miss State Capital, Catherine Morris. Semifinalist number 3 tonight will be you, Miss Houston Valerie Ogilvie. Semifinalist number 4, Miss Central Texas, Christy Woods. This will make it 5, Miss Coastal Bend, Lana Wright. We're halfway through with you, Miss San Marcos, Andrea Mullins. Number 7, Miss DFW, Casey Kelly. Here's semifinalist number 8. It's Miss Lubbock, Tyler Willis. Number 9. Number 9 is Miss South Austin County, Amanda Lang. Just 3 names left, ladies and gentlemen. The first is Miss Dallas Candace Campfield. Miss North Texas, Alyssa Lenneman. Sorry, room for just one more name on the list tonight, and she is Miss Austin Mandy Jeffries. It's a long trip down from the back row. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, your 12 semifinalists. They'll compete tonight for the title of Miss Texas USA 2002. Thanks, Christine. Our new Miss Texas USA will have plenty of chances to meet the media because one responsibility of the job is to represent the state of Texas to herself and to reporters. So, contestants, it's time to meet the press. You'll each have the same amount of time, and I'm sorry, I'll have to interrupt any question or answer at that time. First, let's start with Miss Bay Area, Stephanie Guerrero. Meet the press.
Reporter number 1.
How would you describe Texas to a foreigner?
Oh, I would definitely say we are a nation in itself. We're like a big salad bowl. We appreciate every single culture here, and if there's any kind of culture you want to come and see, we have it here in Texas. Reporter number 3.
What hardship have you overcome to be here tonight?
Actually, as a child, I was very shy, and I had a reading disability, and I've overcome that, and I myself am a children's literacy advocate, and that is my platform. Reporter number 5.
What song title best reflects you and your approach to life, and why?
Ooh, let's see. Well, I like our opening number, Let's Get Loud. I'm always cracking jokes. Reporter number 7.
How should political campaigns be financed?
I think it's a combination.
I'm sorry, Miss Bay Area. I must interrupt by the rules.
Thank
Stephanie
you.
Guerrero. Thank you. Stephanie will go to her mark where the judges will score her in her press conference. Now, let's continue with Miss State Capitol, Catherine Morris. Go.
Reporter number 1.
Can you tell us why child advocacy is important to you?
I feel that children need our voice, they need a voice, and they need our help. I'm here to be their voice for them, and as a child advocate, I will do anything and everything to protect our children and their future. Reporter number 3.
Who has had the most influence on your life and why?
My father, who was diagnosed with Alzheimer's 6 months ago. He's always been an incredible man and has always pursued his dreams. Reporter number 6.
What is the last movie you saw and why did or didn't you like it?
Legally Blonde, and believe me, it describes my life perfectly. Reporter number 5.
How do you feel about celebrities getting involved in political issues?
I think it's a great idea because they bring light to issues that the public needs to know. They need to understand these
Catherine
issues.
Morris, Miss State Capitol. Thank you. It's your turn to meet the press, Miss Houston Valerie Ogilvie.
Hi, reporter number 1.
What is your favorite book and why?
My favorite book was actually written by my grandmother at 66 years old, and it's my favorite because it taught me that it's never too late in life to go on and follow one of your dreams. Reporter number 7.
What is the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Well, actually, I camped out in a national forest for about 3 or 4 weeks, and it was definitely a very adventurous experience. Reporter number 6.
What are the most important qualities in a person's character?
You definitely have to be true to yourself, and you have to remember that you are who you surround yourself with. So it's very important to surround yourself with people of good moral character. Reporter number 3.
Why do you think the number of homeschooled children is increasing in this country?
Thanks, Miss Houston. Sorry about that. Valerie Ogilvy.
Thank you.
Now being scored by the judges. As our next contestant steps to the rostrum, Miss Central Texas, Christy Woods. Go ahead.
Reporter number 3.
Who or what inspires you?
You know, many things inspire me. A lot of people have. Actually, Oscar Wilde inspires my sense of humor. My father inspires my sense of integrity. My mother inspires my sense of reality. So it's a lot of people. Reporter number 6.
What have you learned most about yourself in the last year?
In the last year, I've learned to not take myself too seriously. Be comfortable in my own skin. Just look in the mirror and like what I see. Reporter number 7.
What's the most fun thing you've done while here in Lubbock preparing for this pageant?
Oh, wow. Probably, you know what? I can't even tell you. It's a secret between my roommate and I. Reporter number 5.
How important should education be?
I think it's definitely important. I think life experience is very important, but...
All right, I'm sorry. I must again interrupt, Miss Central Texas. Sorry about that. Christy Woods.
Thank you.
And now here's Miss Coastal Bend, Lana Wright. Meet the press.
Reporter number 1.
What makes a good first impression?
I think it's definitely your personality, the way you present yourself, and just your actions. Reporter number 7.
What is your most treasured possession?
It's got to be my Fightin' Texas Aggie ring. It's very symbolic of my education, and it means so much to me. Reporter number 2.
Do you have a favorite sports figure? Who is it and why?
Well, actually, I'm admiring Lance Armstrong right now for winning the Tour de France. I think it's awesome that he fought through cancer, and I think it's great that he's also from Texas. Reporter number 3.
Where do you get your strength?
I get it from my mother and my sister, and they're actually supporting me right now in the audience.
And from being interrupted constantly, I'm sure. Lana Wright, Miss Coastal Bend, thank you so much. Now here is Miss San Marcos, Andrea Mullins. Go ahead.
All right, let's get started with reporter number 6, please.
What does the word can't mean to you?
I don't think that word's in my vocabulary. Reporter number 3.
Who is the person that has had the most influence on your life?
Definitely my stepfather. He's the father that he never had to be, and he shows me new things every day, and I really look up to him. Reporter number 7.
What is the most important thing you learned in elementary school?
That glue does not taste very good. Reporter number 5, please.
What will you be doing 5 years from now?
Hopefully I'll be pursuing a career in broadcasting and using my Spanish major. Reporter number 1, please.
Should you not win tonight, what's the first thing you're going to do after the pageant is over?
On the way home tomorrow, I'm stopping at every single fast food restaurant I see. Reporter number 2, please.
Why are so many young people dropping out of school?
Thank you, Miss San Marcos, Andrea Mullins. All right, let's resume with Miss DFW, Casey Kelly. You know the rules. Let's get started.
Okay, Miss number 5, please.
How would you sell someone on Texas?
I think that I would just tell them how wonderful our state is. We have so many different geographical diversities. We have so many different natural resources such as coal and gas and lignite, and we have the most beautiful women in Texas. Reporter number 3, please.
Have you ever learned from a failure?
Actually, yes, I have. I've learned from many failures, and I use those failures to make myself better. Reporter number 2, please.
What is the most peaceful place you know?
I think the beach. I really like the sun, and I like to be outside, and I like to go there when I like to relax. Reporter number 6, please.
What are your strongest talents, and how do you use them effectively?
I would have to say my non-judgmental opinion of others.
Thanks for your answers, Miss DFW, Casey Kelly.
Thank you.
Tyra Willis is next, Miss Lubbock.
Hello, Texas. Reporter number 1, please.
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell us why suicide prevention is so important to you?
Within this past semester, I had 3 friends attempt suicide, and I think it's so important. It's such a silent killer, and it really needs to be dealt with immediately. Reporter number 2, please.
What is your most vivid childhood memory?
Well, actually, it was the first day I skipped school, my first day of kindergarten. I went up to the door and I tried to open it and it wouldn't open, so I went home. And the very next day, my grandfather fixed it for me. Reporter number 3.
What's the quality you seek most in a friend?
Actually, that's trustworthiness and sincerity. I believe that anybody who is not sincere is not truly a personable person. Reporter number 4, please.
How important is self-discipline?
Oh, self-discipline is what gets you anywhere
I'm sorry,
in life.
but time demands that we move
Thank
on.
you so
Miss
much.
Lubbock, Tyler Willis. Miss South Austin County, Amanda Lang, meet the press.
Reporter number 1.
How would you accurately describe yourself to a blind person?
I would describe myself as a lover. I love life and I love everything about it. Number 2.
Why would you like to become a speech pathologist?
I would love to help children. Children are very important and they're our future, so if we help them today, we'll have a better future tomorrow. Number 6, please.
Tell us about your favorite movie.
My favorite movie right now is Dirty Dancing. It's been my favorite movie since I was a little bitty girl and I love to watch them dance. Number 7, please.
What special quality could you bring to the title of Miss Texas USA?
Honesty. This is myself. What you see is what you get, and that's all I have to offer. Reporter number 5, please.
What is the important message you can convey to young women today?
To be yourself. Yourself is the best person and you're
All
the
right,
only
Miss
person to
Amanda
answer
Lang,
to.
South Austin County. Again, I rudely interrupt according to the rules. You're next, Miss Dallas, Candace Kempfield.
Hello, reporter number 2, please.
What role has gymnastics played in your life?
It's taught me a lot. It's taught me how to be strong and how to perceive on my goals and how to set them and how to achieve them. Reporter number 1, please.
Tell us about your fundraising efforts for the Plano Police.
I actually raised about $3,000 to buy the K9 unit in Plano bulletproof vests, and it helped a lot, and it's actually taken off in other cities. Reporter number 7, please.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I wouldn't change a thing. I like who I am. Reporter number 5, please.
Does everyone deserve a second chance?
I believe so. You mess up, you make mistakes, you learn from them. Reporter number 3, please.
Of what achievement in life are you most proud?
I'm sorry, Miss Dallas.
Thank you.
I'd rather interrupt a reporter than one of our contestants, but that's just the way it's going. That's Candace Campfield, Miss Dallas. And next to meet our panelists is Miss North Texas, Alyssa Linneman.
Reporter number 1.
Tell us about Our Precious Angels.
It is actually an organization that my mother started. It's a nonprofit organization that helps families pay for funerals for their infants that they cannot afford. Reporter number 5.
What one question have you never been asked that you would like to answer?
Actually, about the youth violence today, I think it's been a huge problem, and I think I have the answer. Reporter number 3.
How important is participation in extracurricular activities at school?
It's very important. I think it's important definitely for children to be involved in their schools instead of being involved in outside organizations or outside friends, because they can certainly have a bad impact on their lives. Reporter number 7.
Miss North Texas, thank you. Alyssa Linneman. And here's Miss Austin, Mandy Jeffries.
Reporter number 2.
Tell us about the most interesting roommate you've ever had.
That would definitely have to be my older brother. He's 25, I'm 23. We lived together all through college, and I got to play mother and maid, and we became really good friends. Reporter number 4.
What social cause means the most to you?
Definitely teaching teens and preteens about the consequences and what you end up with when you have premarital sex. I think it's something that is plaguing our nation right now, and I think that it should be stopped. Reporter number 1.
Would you rather be head cheerleader or president of the student body?
Definitely head cheerleader. I'm the kind of person who likes to be in front of a crowd, obviously, so I could get out there at the football games and cheer them on.
They're cheering for you tonight, Mandy Jeffries, Miss Austin. Thank you so much. And that completes this segment of the competition designed to show our judges just how well these young women think on their feet. I think they did awfully well.
Preparation for this telecast got underway Tuesday with the first rehearsal for the big production numbers. Under the direction of choreographer Kent Parham and producer-director Nick Maston, the contestants worked hard to learn the special dance steps. Rehearsals continued throughout the week.
Now, our 12 semifinalists modeling those great swimsuits from Everything But Water and stylish Federico Leone shoes. Let's begin with Miss Bay Area, Stephanie Guerrero. Stephanie is pursuing a degree in communications at the University of Houston, Clear Lake, and would one day like to become a news anchor. Miss State Capitol, Catherine Morris. Catherine is a law school graduate and currently works as a legislative analyst while pursuing a career as a lobbyist for child advocacy. Next is Miss Houston, Valerie Ogilvy. Valerie is studying elementary education at the University of Houston and hopes to become an elementary school teacher. Here's Miss Central Texas, Christy Woods. Christy is studying international business at the University of Texas. After graduation, she wants to earn her MBA. Miss Coastal Bend, Lana Wright. Lana is a graduate of Texas A&M University, and currently she's enrolled in bilingual education while studying to be a pharmaceutical representative. In fact, she holds that position now. Here's Miss San Marcos, Andrea Mullins. Andrea's majoring in mass communications and Spanish at Southwest Texas State University. She hopes to be a news anchor one day. Next in swimsuit, Miss DFW, Casey Kelly. Casey is attending Weatherford College. She plans to work in advertising and to someday own her own ad agency. Miss Lubbock, Tyler Willis. Tyler is a senior at Texas Tech University, studying broadcast journalism. One day, she hopes to become a nationally recognized anchor woman. Here's Miss South Austin County, Amanda Lang. Amanda attends Texas A&M University, where she's studying speech communication. Her goal is to become a pediatric speech pathologist. Miss Dallas, Candace Campfield. Candace recently graduated from high school in Plano and hopes eventually to obtain a degree in broadcast journalism. Miss North Texas is Alyssa Lenneman. Alyssa goes to the University of North Texas, where she's studying broadcast journalism. She hopes someday to become a news broadcaster. And here's Miss Austin, Mandy Jeffries. Mandy graduated from Texas Tech with a degree in interior design. Now she works for an architectural firm. This concludes our Everything But Water swimsuit competition. How about a great big hand for all of these beautiful contestants? And now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the real highlights of our show. Here again, the reigning Miss USA, Candace Kruger, those Texas A&M singing cadets, and all of our stunning contestants, musically explaining just how to win.
I'll never fail. I'll just get up and try again. Never lose hope, never lose faith. There's much too much at stake. Upon myself I must depend. I'm not looking for a place to show I'm gonna win. No stopping now. There's still ways to go. Some way, somehow. Whatever it takes, I know I'll never quit. No, I'll never go down. I'll make sure they remember my name. I'll hear it years from now.
In just a moment, you'll see our 12 semifinalists in the evening gown competition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time For the next phase of our competition, our semifinalists have chosen their own evening gowns for this important moment in our pageant. This, by the way, is the last event before the selection of our 5 finalists. So now, here are our 12 semifinalists in their evening gowns. First, Miss Bay Area, Stephanie Guerrero. Miss State Capitol, Catherine Morris. Miss Houston, Valerie Ogilvy. Miss Central Texas, Christy Woods. Miss Coastal Bend, Lana Wright. Miss San Marcos, Andrea Mullins. Now, Miss DFW, Casey Kelly. Miss Lubbock, Tyler Willis. Amanda Lang, Miss South Austin County. Next in evening gown is Miss Dallas, Candace Campfield. Miss North Texas, Alyssa Lennemans. And Miss Austin, Mandy Jeffries. There they are, our 12 semifinalists in their beautiful evening gowns. Aren't they something? This concludes our evening gown competition and our semifinals. Ladies, you really are truly elegant Texas women. Yes, let them hear it. Our 12 semifinalists are back on stage, and 5 of these young women, just 5, are about to take one giant step closer to their dream of becoming your new Miss Texas USA. So much goes into preparing for this particular moment. First of all, they have to look great, and yes, they may be 18 or 20 or 22 or 24 years old, but they still work out, believe me. They'll tell you before anyone else, and you see them laughing, that yes, it takes a lot of work in the gym and denying yourself your favorite meals, that sort of thing. Well, I believe our auditors are now ready with the names of the 5 finalists. Ladies, we'll keep you in suspense no longer, and or maybe just a little bit longer, because the judges have voted, and the auditors from Pearson & Pearson must review those votes, calculate them with precision, and now down the aisle is the card I've been waiting for. Thank you for that, Con Pearson. We don't want to make any mistakes at this juncture. All right, ladies, again, in no particular order, here are the 5 finalists. First, Miss San Marcos, Andrea Mullins. Finalist number 2, Miss DFW, Casey Kelly. Finalist number 3, it's you, Miss Bay Area, Stephanie Guerrero. Just 2 names left. Finalist number 4, Miss Central Texas, Christy Woods. Our 5th finalist among 5, Miss Dallas, Candace Campfield. Ladies and gentlemen, there they are, the 5 finalists still competing for the title of Miss Texas USA 2002. What a lovely group of young women you are. I know you're thrilled to be at this point as you await your final challenge. Now, audience, in that challenge, each contestant has the opportunity to answer a final question. This question will be the same of each contestant, and so, as you'll see, our A&M cadets are fitting earphones onto each of the finalists with music just loud enough to prevent them from hearing my question or the answers from the other contestants. In making their final decisions, the judges will consider their overall impressions of the evening gown, the swimsuit, and the press conference segments, as well as, of course, their response to the contestants' response in this final question. All right, ladies, I know you're ready. We begin with you, Miss San Marcos. Andrea Mullins, come this way. Miss San Marcos, if you were President Bush, what advice would you give to your daughters, Jenna and Barbara?
Well, I think I'd have to tell them to mind their manners. Jenna and Barbara Bush, they're in the spotlight constantly, whether they like it or not. And I don't think they should have to live up to any standards that other teenagers don't have to. But if I were President Bush, I'd just tell them just to mind their manners and watch out, because people are always watching them. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss San Marcos. Please step this way. You'll be scored by our judges. Miss DFW is next, please. Casey Kelly. Casey, as you know, your question is the same that I'll ask of the other contestants, and here it is. If you were President Bush, what advice would you give to your daughters, Barbara and Jenna?
I think that I would tell them that they are just like anyone else. They need to be themselves. It is, I feel sorry for them, and I feel for them. My heart goes out to their family because they are always in the limelight. But I would tell them just to continue to be themselves and not to worry about the judgments that others make upon them.
Thanks, Miss DFW. Now let's talk with Miss Bay Area. If we can release her from her headset, Stephanie Guerrero. Hello again, Stephanie. Here's the question. You know it's the same that I'm asking the other contestants. If you were President Bush, what advice would you give to your daughters, Barbara and Jenna?
Well, I would hope that I raised them to make the right decisions. I would have to leave it up to them to know that drinking and doing things that I don't approve of are not what they should be doing. But I would have to leave it to them and hope that all the values that I have instilled in them is going to help them. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Bay Area. Stephanie Guerrero. The judges will score your answer just as they have the others. All right, here is Miss Central Texas, Christy Woods. Christy, if you were President Bush, what advice would you give to your daughters, Jenna and Barbara?
Well, first of all, I would say to realize that you're in a position, even though you didn't decide to do that, to know that the world is watching you, and that you should be young ladies and realize that you're in a leadership position and you should act that way. But I also think you should have a little bit of compassion because they didn't decide to do that. Thanks,
Miss Central Texas. Christy Woods. If you'll step this way for your scoring. Now, Miss Dallas, Candace Campfield. Candace, you're the last one in Texas to hear this question. Okay, here it is. If you were President Bush, what advice would you give to your daughters, Jenna and Barbara?
I believe that they need to learn to take it in and to be strong. You know, you're going to be followed and you're going to be watched. You just need to take one step at a time and be careful and make good choices.
Thank you. Miss Dallas.
Thank you.
Miss Dallas, Candace Campfield will step to her mark. And this is the final moment that the judges score. It's their final impression of each of these contestants. All right, Texas, welcome back to Lubbock and the Miss Texas USA pageant. As the judges continue their final deliberations, please take one more look at our 5 finalists, all of our lovely contestants, and those singing cadets as they head for the future.
Standing in the spotlight on such a perfect night, knowing that you're out there listening. And I remember one time when I was so afraid, didn't think I had the courage to stand up on this stage. Then you reached into my heart and you found the melody. And if there ever was somebody that made me believe in me, it was you. It was you. It was your song that made me free. It was your voice that made me weep. And it was your light that shined, guiding my heart to find this place where I belong. It was your song.
Hey, we're heading for the future. Give us some room. We gotta build a new world. Say, we're heading for the future. Give us some time. We're gonna make it work right. Yeah, we gotta build a new dream. We've gotta make it stand tall. It's gonna last a long time. Lean on me, and I'm gonna lean on you. We're headed for the future, and the future is ours. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on now.
The Miss Texas USA pageant continues after these messages.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the audience, around the great state of Texas, and you five in particular, here it is. Good luck to all of you. Everyone ready? Our fourth runner-up is Miss Dallas, Candace Campfield. Our third runner-up, Miss Central Texas, Christy Woods. Our second runner-up is Miss San Marcos, Andrea Mullins. Just two remaining finalists, Miss DFW, Miss Bay Area. Just take a step forward if you like. Front and center on our stage with about 6 million Texans watching. In just a few seconds, one of you will be named our first runner-up. The other, of course, will be our new Miss Texas USA, winning the brand new Ford Mustang, the full-length mink coat, the trip to Malaysia, and all of the other great prizes that go with it. Plus, of course, the chance to become the next Miss USA. Our first runner-up is Miss Bay Area, Stephanie Guerrero. Miss DFW, Casey Kelly. You're our new Miss Texas USA for 2002. Casey, there's your crown. Here come your beautiful yellow Texas roses. And Casey Kelly, Miss DFW, now Miss Texas, please take your walk. Congratulations. Congratulations. Casey, here's the key to your new Ford Mustang. Here comes your beautiful new full-length mink coat from Sakowitz Furs of Houston. And you're going to Malaysia, and you have a great experience in front of you, I know. Congratulations.
The executive producers of the Miss Texas USA pageant are Gail and Al Clark. The pageant producer-director is Nick Maston. And the television producer-director is Patricia Lowry.